For once, the bats have brought me something very interesting. Never thought I'd see a human trespassing on my land, but oh well. What brings you here? Trust me, no one but me is gonna be here. Cause you are human. No? Why, did you think I was just a person who lives in a church, who hates going outside? And that's why I'm so pale? No. Oh my god. I get that it's nearly Halloween, but trust me, I am not someone who just stays in their house all the time. I'm a vampire. Could you not tell by the features? Oh my god. Hey, we don't glimmer in the sun. Twilight really put a bad name on us. Made being a vampire ridiculous. No! I don't feed on humans. Do you know how many diseases people have? You know what the people have certain diseases that you could catch via blood. I don't live in a castle because I wasn't a baroness. I was not a queen. I was not a countess. Dracula lived there because he was a count. He lived in castles because he was a count. That's why he is called Count Dracula. Because I was a priestess. Because when I was alive, or when I was human, I had to come here every day because of my dad. Now look at me, vampire. Okay, I will let you ask a few questions, but please be respectful. Because if you're not, get the fuck out. Well, I drink blood from animals who are closer to death, who have lived a full life or who are made to be slaughtered. Such animals like pigs, cows, chickens, all of that. Made to be slaughtered, I slaughter them, I eat them, I share them with the animals that are strays. Yes, if it wasn't obvious enough, this place is very popular for animals, especially cats. We don't hate churches. We don't hate the cross. Sure, some vampires do because they were atheists or of a different religion, but I don't really hate other religions. And I wasn't really an atheist. I would say I'm more of a pagan. Oh my god. Stop clawing at the carpet. So sorry, this cat you've just met, clawing at my carpet, is Theodore. He's 13, I think. But he is a good cat. He does love coming to the church for food and for cuddles. But he can be quite demanding and lazy. Oh, he's very demanding by whenever I'm trying to rest, he will immediately come to my door, start yowling, demand I give him food, and claws at the bed, the sofa, and the floor. Especially carpeted floor. No. We don't turn animals into vampires when we drink their blood. No, we don't. We have to drink it occasionally to keep up something levels up. I can't remember. But sort of when we have to eat. We can eat anything and we're not disgusted by it. But they only drink blood when they're thirsty or hungry. We drink it to survive, to keep us alive, honestly, so yeah. Oh, I died in the 1940s during World War II. Well, I wouldn't say died, but my heart doesn't beat, so kinda died. I was traveling, and I met a vampire who was looking for young women or men to turn into vampires, who didn't want to feel the pain and suffering the others were feeling. So I accepted the offer. He gave me a vial of something. I drank it, and here I am, in the outskirts of England, as a vampire in an abandoned church. Any more questions? Oh, we already burn in the sun when we're out there for longer periods of time. So say we've been out in the sun for 15 hours or 12. We would then start to burn a bit and our sunburns turn into ash, basically making us more prone to sunburns, but also possibly dying in the sun. Of course I know what fires are. Yes, Theodore? No. I didn't really understand until another human, a few years before you, had ventured into my land, and they decided to give me an old phone and a few chargers. Eventually I got so used to using electronics that some people, whenever I go out, ask me how old I am, and I have to say my original age just before I died. Yes, Theodore. Would you like to go out? Honestly, this cat. Oh, yes, Theodore. I've had Theodore for a while, and he has grown quite fond of me. I had him since he was young, and I've been raising him for the past 13 years. Okay, Theodore, okay, go outside. Go. Honestly, although he is classified as a stray, I have thought about going out and getting a microchip to belong to me. Well, I've heard a few things about people being envious and taking the cats, even though they know they are microchipped. Yes, during a storm, I grabbed a cat carrier I had around the church, and I brought him to a vet to see if he was really microchipped. He was not, so I brought him back to the church, and it's just been a sanctuary for stray cats. But I think that's enough about me. I would like to make a few guesses about you. Guessing by your bag and the camera around your neck, you are a photographer. You do it possibly full time. You're doing commissions right now. Your client asked you for some scary photos for Halloween, and you complied, coming here. but you don't have any service, your camera battery has died, and you thought, I'll go see if this church has any outlets. Am I right? Lucky guess, I suppose. I could tell a lot by looking at people sometimes, getting a slight story. I'm also guessing your parents never really approved, said that photography would be a side hustle at most, and you decided to ignore them, not talk to them for a while, and take this on as your full-time job. Trust me, you're not the only person I've met who has parental issues. I had mine with my father, seeing as how he forced me to come to church, be a young nun, and look where that sends me. Here. I do have a few outlets. I can show you to a room. And I'm guessing you don't have a place to stay, seeing how you are drenched in the rain. You can stay here for as long as you want. I'm not going to charge you anything. This is not a B&B, so just know you're not going to get pampered. And yeah, follow me. I'll bring you to a spare room I have. Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching. I had to re-record this whole thing because the audio had been deleted, so I had to redo it, and it was supposed to come out yesterday as of recording this, so it's like the 26th, but I will be posting this possibly on the 27th or the 28th. Preferably the 28th, seeing as I will be going on holiday, a little holiday trip to Essex, which is where my mum is from. So I would just like to say happy holidays, everyone. I hope everyone has a nice Halloween if they celebrate it. If you celebrate other holidays during this time, happy holidays. And I will have a few announcements to talk about. So, first, the audio quality will hopefully change within the next few months. So, from November to January, I have been promised by both of my parents for my big important birthday, I will be getting a MacBook. So, hopefully, I could do a lot more things. Like, probably more streaming. I try to stream on Twitch, but my younger brother trying to blackmail me. Make more videos for YouTube on both accounts. And when I say both accounts, I mean my gaming account and this account. And just anything else, honestly. The audio will be better than the shitty Lavono I have because of how slow it is and how it doesn't allow me to download different apps. And yeah, I am still writing Detective Angeline, and I am looking for other characters to be voiced. And I will do an announcement video in a minute. So, happy holidays, everyone. And I hope you enjoyed this vampire audio. Hopefully she can come around every once a year.